Good morning and welcome to Harcourts Gold here at 471 Papanui Road, and a very warm welcome to those of you joining us online today. My name is Daniel Pingelli and I'm assisting Mr. Mark Morrison and Ms. Sandra O'Brien, your auctioneering team today. Now, I would also like to acknowledge our sellers and thank you for the effort you've put into Marie condoing your homes over the last few weeks, answering our calls and mostly for choosing the correct agency. Well done. We know that you have options in the market and we thank you for choosing to work alongside our award-winning team here at Harcourts Gold. Now, our management team are in the room this morning to assist you. Firstly, we have business owners Lynette and John McFadden, and we have Papanui manager and Parklands manager Jane Meyer, our Papanui managers Henry Cochrane and Naomi Burge, Spitfire Square manager Mitchell McDonald, Redwood manager Margaret Danza, and we're all assisted by Jordan Dean managing our technical needs today. Now, your marketing consultants will have made all the documents available to you throughout the campaigns, the LIM, the title and the contracts from which we work, as approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. Now, we have a few rules and regulations I need to run you through about how we operate today. Firstly, your bidding is cash and unconditional. Our properties are being offered for sale subject to a reserve price. If the top accepted bid matches or betters that reserve, why then you'll be purchasing the property. Our auctioneers may nominate the sums in which we raise the bidding, and they may refuse any bid if they do not deem it in the best interest of our owners. Now, in the absence of bidding, our auctioneers may choose to place a bid on behalf of our owners. If this happens, they will clearly label it to you as a vendor bid, and they will only do this well under the reserve price that I mentioned before. Now, I do note we have several agents in the room working with or on behalf of other parties. Be assured that we have cited the relevant paperwork for them to do so appropriately, and our auctioneers will endeavour to point them out to you as we go. Now, our owners may withdraw their property from auction and sell outside the room under clause 2.6 of the contract. So if you wish to purchase today or be the first one spoken to in negotiations, my best advice is hold the top bid at all times. If there's any confusion on a bid, we will endeavour to clarify, and if needed, we will revert to the last undisputed bid before we then resume the auction. Now, when you hold the winning bid, signified by the fall of the hammer, I need you to join us to sort three things quite promptly. One is sign the memorandum of contract and acknowledge you've received the approved REA guide. Two is you'll need to arrange the payment of your 10% deposit. And three, complete the GST information in Schedule 1. These are the rules we work to, clear and transparent. I hand you over now to our first auctioneer of the day, Mr. Mark Morrison, and I wish you all the very best with your property sales today.
Thank you, Dan. Well said. Thank you very much for the introduction. Simon, you're all set to go for our first of the day, 29A Truro Street in Sumner. Good anticipation on this one. I'm well aware of, and no surprises because it's always tightly held, any real estate, any property in Sumner. Simon, I'll just steer all of the interested parties here in the room through all of the relevant documentation for the very last time today. Today you gain 29A Truro Street. It's a stratum in freehold. The Unit A deposited plan is 40729. It's all outlined in that certificate of title that Simon's been making very much available to each and every one of you in recent times. Settlement date I have set down in front of me for the 2nd of March of this year, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. I note some telephone bidders may rear their head this morning. If that's the case, I'll be very sure to point them out, but I've cited all the paperwork, so I'm very happy to move forward on that basis. Schedule 2, that outlines the list of chattels that you receive. I won't go through those. They remain as circulated. Your further terms of sale, nice and easy here, folks. Clauses 23 all the way down to 26, but as Daniel mentioned before, you're bidding today, it is certainly cash and unconditional in all respects. I popped through the open home, one of Simon's open homes just a couple of weekends ago. What an absolute cracker of a home this is. As I mentioned before, holding real estate, owning real estate in Sumner, I think is an absolute privilege. They always defy the 7-year itch in this part of town because it's just a wonderful place to live and to live a very, very good life. I think you get everything that you need here and absolutely nothing you don't. Proportionally, I think it's spot on. Aspect, it just works as well at the same time. Perfect for the sunlight, but also perfect for your privacy. You will just live tucked away here in your little oasis. If you ever choose to leave home, well, you'll have plentiful options. You'll wander down to the village for that morning coffee. You'll wander down the esplanade. You'll see the waves crashing there. If you want something a little bit more adventurous, well, you've got the hills just behind you for those morning hikes and bikes at the same time. Folks, this is a great opportunity to kick off the day here at Harcourts Gold. I'm going to start things off with a vendor bid just to help everyone get underway at $500,000, and it makes sense for someone to put up 20 on from there. Perhaps someone's got 520 for me. 500 on a vendor bid. 520 straight out of the blocks. There we go at 520. It should be really easy. And 600 from you, Simon, with that telephone bidder at 600, putting 80 on. But I'm really happy to work in the 20s, shaking the wrong way. It should be up and down, nose to toes. It's always better. But at $600,000, I have for the first time, I'm happy to work in your 20s. Perhaps 10's more attractive to you at this stage, just to get the nose back in front. $600,000. Big, bold, strong bid at this stage at $600,000 here in Sumner. Just move into this one. Very, very easy lifestyle that you'll live here. First call. $600,000 as I look for a little 20 on from here. Let me know where you see value north of $600,000. Enter the fray or re-enter the fray. Twice called.
650.
650. Simon Watson advancing the bid here to do business today at $650,000. Fairly bid and offered at $650,000. Perhaps just round me off to 7, Simon. Welcome in any others at this stage. Just 2 in it at this stage. Just the one bid today.
7.
700, nice advance, Simon, at $700,000 for Sumner after all. All the cafes, restaurants, learn to surf. $700,000. Truro. 7000000 the bid. Looking for an advance. Jane Meyer, our manager here. Tasked with the job of helping me out. I need all the help I can get. It's $700,000. Let's keep working in the 50s, Simon.
Just going to have to keep looking for a bit.
Well, lucky it's the first of the day. I should have some material up my sleeve. $700,000. I know that's where the bid lies.
30.
730, the wake up call. At 730, nice advance. Was asking for 50 though, Simon. Go and find the other 20. Keep working hard for me. At $730,000. Love that position, nice and private. Indoor-outdoor flow. We'll have a great outdoor life here too. At 730, we have Jane looking for an increase. No instructions from our owners at this stage, I understand. 730,000.
5 more.
5 more. Advancing the bid through to 735. This is good fun. At $735,000. Awfully quiet on this side of the room. That can change. I welcome the bid from you at any stage. A little slice of Sumner Paradise at 7, 3 and 5. You can keep walking out, Simon, because each time you do, you get more money.
I know.
So let's stick to that. Seems to be working okay so far.
Another 5 on top.
At 40. $740,000. Since we might be getting close at $740,000.
On the market and selling, thank you.
Thank you, Jane. At $740,000, folks, we're on the market and selling. As easy as that. I look to our other bidder, who joined into the fray early on. Can't tempt you back in at this level. At $740, we play for keeps. At $740,000, I scan the room, I check the room. Any last minute bidders, don't leave your run too late at $740. I call it through once, twice, and I sell away at $740. Simon, to your telephone bidder. Third and final opportunity at 7, 4 and 0 in Sumner. It's going, and it's sold this way. Congratulations to our owner. All the very best moving forward. Well done to our new owner. We'll just put some music on, Geordie, and we'll be underway very soon. Alright, team, let us now move forward with our second opportunity of the day. It's 2 bar 776 Gloucester Street in Avonside. Cameron Bailey and Brendan Hart, I think for the first time in 2023 that we are reintroducing you to the auction room, but of course you're no strangers to the auction room here on a Thursday morning, so good luck to the both of you and to our owners that you are representing here in Gloucester Street. This is an estate in cross lease. All of the information outlined in that certificate of title, I won't go through that. You've been reviewing it long into the night, I'm sure, in recent times. Settlement date set down for 10 working days from the date of this agreement, ideally being today, being that date of the agreement. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels. Your further terms, clauses 23 through to 25. And once again, your bidding is cash and unconditional in all respects. Cam and Brendan's tagline for this one was unpack and enjoy, hard work done. And I think that's absolutely spot on with this one. I like the way that it's tucked down and off the road there, down that driveway. That just adds to the peaceful situation. I love the updates within this one. All the hard work's being done. You just simply have to put your name on the title, get the keys on settlement date, and move in your belongings. Nice open plan kitchen. The kitchen, I should say, overlooks that nice open plan dining and living space. 3 well-proportioned bedrooms, well looked after by the updated bathroom. Perhaps the morning walk is what you're looking for. Well, you can just head down the road towards the Avon, maybe something more adventurous. Perhaps it's rowing, or you can go forwards the right way round and you can kayak down the Avon. No matter what you want to do, it's all on your back doorstep here. Folks, I'm going to stop talking and start listening, and I'm going to start listening for an opening bid or offer. Where do you see value? Tell me what you'd love to pay.
400.
Heard it, didn't see it. Sir, it is optimistic, and I'm sure you'd be very happy at that level. Could you work with me at 450? Very good. Should have asked for more, but at $450,000, it's a nice place to start, and good luck to you today in your endeavours. At $450,000, let me suggest a rise of, say, $25,000 on from here. Can someone get me through to $475,000 here in Gloucester Street? Nice and easy commute back into the city at the same time, so really, really good positioning and location with this one. At $450,000 with my starter, I call it down once. I put you on notice for the second time. Third quickly, at 450 as I chase down a mere 25 on. Well, sir, I'm going to bounce back on behalf of my owner at 475. I place a vendor bid at 475. You get me through to $500,000, we can have a pause and have a chat. Straight back at 500,000. Good work, sir. That's the way to do it. At $500,000 even. 500 I have. Is it 25 on? Otherwise we pause. All rights transferred here. First chance. Second call. Third opportunity at $500,000 here, Brendan. We'll just pause. Find some space out the back. Offer the good gentleman an opportunity to own Gloucester Street. Pausing with you at 500,000. Good luck. folks, thank you for your patience. I now take us forward to our third of the day. It's 23A Barnes Road in Redwood. It's been marketed by the big man in real estate, as you'll know, and Mr. Mark O'Loughlin. He's been meeting and greeting you at the open days in recent weeks and assisting you with all of the paperwork to help you get ready to bid here at auction. Good luck to you, Mark, and good luck to our lovely owners that you've been looking after so ably in the last few weeks. Today, 23A Barnes Road is more formally described and looked at by the legal fraternity as being an estate in cross lease. It's flat 2 deposit plan 26718 on lot 4 deposit plan 19329. Having a share in some 809 square metres of that parcel of land. It's all outlined in that certificate of title that Mark's been making very much available to each and every one of you. I have the conjoined settlement and possession date set down for Friday, the 24th of March. You may have made prior arrangements in writing with our owners to an alternative date. That is absolutely fine. Schedule 2 outlines an impressive list of chattels that you receive by way of your purchase price. Those further terms are clauses 23 right down to clause 26. You've read and understood them, and you understand that your bidding is based on all of that information that Mark's been making available to you. Barnes Road, I think this is an extra special unit that Mark's been marketing over the last few weeks. You get so much more than you usually do in a unit such as this. Just in terms of the space, in terms of the setting, it really is a wonderful place to be. If you've visited, you'll know what I'm talking about. That's so private towards the rear. That section really does open up. It is your little private oasis. Very, very tranquil. Fruit trees, bird song surround you. It's just a nice place to unwind. Internal access garaging, that's a real plus. 2 very well-sized bedrooms on offer here, and that substantial living space, which once again reconnects you to that beautiful rear section that I was talking about before. This is just a fantastic opportunity here in Barnes Road. Folks, it's your time. It's your turn. We start an auction with an opening bid or offer. Who'd like to put one forward? It's not the TV. Interactive. This is your time. Sits on their hand, studies their shoelaces. Perhaps there's $425,000 somewhere in the room to get things underway. Makes sense at that level. At $425,000. Expect a barrage of bids. Very good. Well, I represent our lovely owner at $425,000. I place a vendor bid at that exact level. They are very, very happy to continue to call Barnes Road home for a little bit longer at $425,000. It's worth much more than that at $425,000. I look for a little 25, a little quarter on from there to get me through to $450,000. Get your hand in the air, get out of the starting blocks first. Kickstart 2023 by buying a home. 425 on that vendor bid. I look for 25 on first chance. For 2 well-sized bedrooms and that beautiful backyard. Twice, as I count it down at 4 and 25. Third chance at $425,000. I look for 10 if it helps. I look for 10 if it helps you get into the race. $425,000. Surprising. Sitting on the hands, not the strategy that I would be utilising here in the auction room. Well, Mark, I'm not going to stand here vendor bidding all day long. I simply pass the property in at $425. It's worth more than that. What I do is I pass the property back into your very capable hands at $425. We're looking for interest north of that level. If you'd like some more guidance and direction, Mark's the man to talk to. I'm sure that he'll be very, very happy to help you get through this property, or in fact help you make an offer moving forward. So good luck, Mark. Good luck to the family. All the very best moving forward. Passing in at $425. We'll put some bidding music on. I think I'm going to hand to Sandra O'Brien very shortly.
Good morning, folks. Sandra O'Brien is my name. Nice to be mixing up the auctioneer at the podium this morning. Gives me great pleasure to represent our lovely owners of the next property we feature this morning. Simon Watson has been marketing 60 Rotuity Lane. You've had a good campaign there. You're all good to go. Well done. Thank you. Now, more formally known by the legal fraternity, 60 Rotuity Lane Northwood is described as a freehold parcel of some 527 square metres. That's on lot 12, deposit plan 344378. All contained and identified in that certificate of title that Simon's been made readily available to you over the past few weeks of 182119. Now, the 9th of March 2023 is the day that you will settle and feel like you're on one big holiday. Further terms of sale, clauses 23 to 25, we take that you have read and understood those. And Schedule 2, well, that contains an extremely robust and appealing chattels list, as one would expect with a home of this calibre, including the kayak, I see, meaning you'll never be up the creek without that paddle. Meandering down the attractive and established Clearwater Ave, you begin to feel an immediate sense of calm and serenity. Your pace naturally slows and a sense of calm wraps around you. It's easy to see that living at 60 Rotuity Lane would feel like every day is a holiday in your own private resort. As I fast approach the latter years, faster than I prefer, I can appreciate the flexibility in this one's floor plan, which allows for the option to earn an income by leasing back to the hotel either one or both bedrooms on the upper level. The first level offers the ability for 2 living spaces, or alternatively configure as a master suite and living room that sits open plan to the dining and galley kitchen. Luxurious bathrooms on each level, actually a total of 3 to be exact. Amenities, whether it be for your guests or yourselves, are extremely well catered for here. Carpeted double garage with additional storage space for that personal golf cart. Just pop your clubs on board and be at your first tee in minutes. Extensive views to the lake and beyond to the golf course and mountains. This beauty offers a better outlook than Microsoft. It's all here, folks. What say you? Where do you see the value of this prestigious home in this fabulous location? Who's got an opening bid or offer to get things underway today? Very quiet. It's not a library, folks. Need your participation. Perhaps you need a guide from the auctioneer. Is there 1.6 anywhere in the room? Expect to see plenty of hands at that level. 1.6 million to get things underway today. While you hesitate, I don't. I open on a vendor bid on behalf of my owners who clearly see value above this level at 1.6. I look for your rise. Is there just 25 on top? Is there 1625 anywhere for the right to negotiation outside the room? 1,600,000, the bidders with me on a vendor bid. Got to be worth it all day long, folks, that golf cart. Reminds me, they say the Scottish invented golf. Perhaps that's why they invented whiskey. 1.6 bids with me. Call it away 3 times. First chance. You'll always feel on holiday here. Second, flexibility to live within and lease back, gaining a substantial income. Third, final call at 1.6. Are you all silent and done? Well, I'm going to simply pass the property at 1.6, clearly not for sale at that level, and I'm going to hand it back to Simon's capable hands to discuss with conditional parties afterwards. You might have to queue up right behind me. There is an opportunity here, folks, because I have an announcement to make. We are pricing the property today. So 1.799 is our price to purchase this fabulous property in this location. I suggest you make a beeline for Simon immediately after auction. Once this gets out, it will be in hot demand. 1,799,000. The property is available. I passed the auction and I wish Graham and Suzanne all the best and Simon going forward. Thank you.
Folks, let us now move forward to our fifth opportunity in your catalogues. It's 1 bar 111. It's all the ones today. 1 bar 111 Slater Street in Richmond. Brought to the market by Mr. Jack Milligan. He's been assisting you with dotting your I's and crossing your T's with all of the due diligence arrangements and writing with our owners. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels in those further terms of sale. Nice and easy once again, clauses 23, 24 and 25. For any recent arrivals or it's your first time at auction, I remind you that your bidding is absolutely cash and unconditional in all respects. Just 10% of the purchase price is what we chase down from you when that hammer falls in your favour. Well, I think it's a wonderful mix of those original period features that work alongside those contemporary updates here in Slater Street that just work so very, very well together. Instant curb appeal, great off-street parking with this one, and excellent garaging. And once inside, I think the good news continues with the good spaces. There's an abundance of natural light with this one. Those nice high ceilings, I certainly appreciated them at my height. And it also just adds to that sense of space and light right across the board. Family living will be very, very easy here with the 4 bedrooms on offer, and everyone will be kept nice and warm and comfortable year round with the heat pump and the pellet fire ready to assist. Folks, let's get things underway. That first bit, who's got it for? Who'd like to get things underway, I should say. Start me away. Light up the auction room. Awfully polite crowd today. Awfully polite. Standoffish even. Is there $650,000 in the room? Have a go. Put your hand up. Just 10% today is all we chase down from you. We offer you that first right, that exclusivity of opportunity at $650,000 shortly. Well, as you dilly-dally, I don't. I place a vendor bid at that level at $650,000. A nice easy line in the sand at $650,000. Does someone get me through to say 6 3/4? 675 is what I chase down. I look for a mere 25 on from here. But at $650,000 on a vendor bid, I have look to move forward north of there and 25s on. In Slater Street. Great little location, this one. So close to the central city, just outside the 4 Abs. First time at $650. Twice as I put you on notice. Quickly now. Best time to buy property is right here, right now. Third chance at $650,000. I scan the room, I check the room. Would be my strategy sitting on your hands today at $650 on that one vendor bid, Jack. I'm not placing any more today at $650,000. If I don't see a bid, even a little $10,000, I simply pass the property back into your hands. Once, twice, third final. Very good. Giving you fair chance, fair opportunity at $650,000. We're not for sale. I pass the property back into you, Jack. I have an announcement to make around asking price. We are priced at $765,000. 765 asking price. So you can get in touch with Jack regarding your interest on this one. Jack, good luck moving forward. You're already off to get on the phone, I see. Good man. At $765, we are priced. Oh, let's put some music on, George. Folks, update time for you. I take you back to number 2 in your catalogue, 2 bar 776 Gloucester Street in Avonside. Cam and Brendan looking after this one. Our solitary bidder, we paused with them at 500,000 just a little while ago. I understand outside of the rooms during our negotiations, they very graciously increased their bid through to $530,000. Now that's not quite enough today, so what I do is I re-offer the opportunity, I reopen the auction, I look for a bid north of $530,000, otherwise I pass the property in. First, second chance, third final call at $530,000. Very good, so we simply pass Gloucester Street in. Now, an update I've just had from Brendan as well, some good news is that that property has in fact gone under offer. We had a conditional party waiting in the wings. We've already presented an offer. So I understand that that is going under offer in the next few moments if it hasn't already. So passed in at 530 and now under offer. All right. So much for your patience. Apologies on the delay. We can now move forward to 38 Proctor Street in Papanui. Archer Zoo and Michelle Fu have been representing this one in recent weeks, looking after our owner, our decision maker. So very, very well. So good luck to all involved with this one. I'll take you through the formalities very quickly. Here in Proctor Street, it's an estate and freehold, 607 square metres of that freehold land. Lot 6, deposit plan is 8603. It's all outlined in your certificate of title. The 24th of February of this year is the conjoined settlement and possession date that I have set down in front of me. Schedule 2 outlines, the list of chattels and your further terms once again. Clauses 23 all the way down to 24.8. Your bidding is cash and unconditional, and on the basis of having read and understood everything within this agreement. Well, as Chris Kennedy, who's not here this week, so I can pinch his line, I think you all know what's coming. Proctor Street, I would say, is a opportunity. There's absolutely no doubt about it. It's an absolute opportunity here. 607 square metres of that R&D terra firma. It's cracking. This is a cracking good home on the front that you gain here. Plus, it's the upside, it's the potential, it's the opportunity out the back. It's clear to see with those consented plans for another dwelling, if that's what you see as the opportunity. It's underpinned by excellent school zones. The location, Proctor Street, nice and close and easy to get through to Northlands and Mirabale at the same time. I feel like this is one that will work for you both now and also in the future. Smart real estate here in Proctor Street. We just need to work out its value in the marketplace. Best way to do that is by bidding. Unconditional bidders. Where do you see value? Where do you start me away? I'll give you a suggestion. How about $550,000? Does it make sense to you to have a bid at that level? Brendan, 5, or are you doubling me up? Oh, 550. I saw the 2 fingers. Thought you were going to go 1.1. 550. At $550,000, just to be very clear, we start away at $550,000 with you. Is there, say, I don't know, 25 on from here just to make things nice and comfortable? $550,000 I have as I look for 25 on from here, first chance, second time. Proctor Street, we all know the upside of this location. Third and final opportunity at $550 with you, Brendan, and your client. Well, I bounce things north at $575. I just placed one solitary bid at $575,000. You come back at $600 just to square the ledger. Won't sell you the home at $600,000, but we can just continue our conversation towards ownership. $575 with me. $580, Mark. Thought you might say that, Brendan. That's okay. At $580, wouldn't sell it to you at $600. Can't at $580 either. But if I scan the room and I see no further bidding, we just simply pause with you and we do offer you an opportunity in the back negotiation rooms. Henry and the team will come have a chat to you. First chance at $580. As I call it away twice, third final chance at $580 with you. Well, very good, Brendan. We pause with your client. We offer you an opportunity. Michelle, Archer, Henry, let's find some space for our owner as well. And we'll be back with an update very shortly. take us back now to our last of the day, 38 Proctor Street in Papanui. We paused some time ago with the bid at $580,000. We've had some really positive conversations out in the back room, but unfortunately at this stage, no conclusion around decisions. We have had an increase through to $698,000, 698. So we do appreciate that offer and that increase. Not quite at a level that we can sell today. So I reopen the opportunity, re-offer the auction in Proctor Street at 698. Perhaps someone can get me through to 710. Otherwise, I simply pass the property in Proctor Street. Once, twice, third final time at $698,000. All done out silent. Very good. Well, simply passing the property back into Archer and Michelle. Folks, that does wrap up the auctions here at Harcourts Gold for this Thursday. I know we've got 33 auctions to call in the next fortnight, 14 next week and 19 the week thereafter. So certainly the opportunities are building. Plenty of stock coming into the market. So I'm sure things will be very, very busy next week. To those of you joining us online, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you all again next week. Bravo.